What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Strikeout Beer Podcast. I'm RD. Happy Sunday. Holy moly. I mean, the game's not over yet, but I just said, screw it. I'm coming in here because it's over. I mean, it's final. Okay, good. I was like, I didn't know if it was over yet. And I saw the last play. Bills can't stop anything. And, it's like you stop them right there. You're able to just go ahead. Maybe they kick a field goal, then you get to go for a touchdown. But anyways, blah, 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 blah. Anyhow, tonight I'm having Bitburger Premium Pills. I've actually got two of these. I'm going to knock them back. I do have to do a specific brewery one upcoming, a fall cider brewery. So, but let me go ahead and knock these. Let me put it, I'll just have one right now. How about that? We'll just do one. So what's up, everybody? How are y'all doing? How was your weekend? Mine was great. It was busy. And, I was so tired today. Look at that. Crystal clear. Looks beautiful. Grain Slayers, what up, man? How you doing? I was in your neck of the woods last night, or actually down the street. I was at went to False Idol. Well, see you later. Thanks for popping in. So it was a busy weekend. I decided, let me move this over just a hair. It's driving me crazy. It's driving me crazy. It's beautiful here. 60 high 50. Let's do mid 50s on Friday. I decided, you know what, I'm all kind of caught up on work. Hit the wife. I'm like, hey, you want to take that you want to take a half day and go play golf? I think I'm gonna have the kid come with us. My son's in town, or he lives here now. I don't know why I say in town, but it's like, hey, let's go play golf. And so I booked it. It's down the street. It's not even a nice, like a nice course or anything like that, but it's reasonably priced, usually not busy. So then it's easy for beginners to play there, right? They have some challenging holes. You have some fairways that line up against, like, say, the street or houses or apartments or something like that. So you kind of gotta act right. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so we went out there. It was a gorgeous day, a little windy, but felt great, shot great, had a fun, a lot of laughs, some beers, some dogs, just kind of chilled. It was easy peasy. We played 18 holes in about 3 hours and 30 minutes. And I'll tell you this, we probably could have broke the 3-hour mark because of we had a couple groups in front of us we kind of caught up to, and they were just really tying one on. So they were just kind of taking forever. The people in front of them were kind of taking forever. So we were, the last 4 or 5 holes, we were sitting for a while, just kind of screwing around. And then we actually ended up getting, what's it called? Caught by some other player, like a single caught up behind us. So, but anyway, Bruin, how are we doing over there on Instagram? Cheers. I'm having an international beer tonight because I am trying to clear out the fridge, right? So this is a product of Germany. I've already done a review on this beer, but I was like, you know what? Let me knock this thing out. I want to go through and I got to get these beers out of my fridge. But I'll tell you this. I have bought a handful of beers. Lizzie's in the house. What's up, Lizzie? I've bought a handful of new beers, so I've got some beer reviews I got to do, and whatnot. So don't worry. But I'm clearing out these oldies. These oldies are going. All right. What's up, dude? I'm glad the Chiefs got all the calls tonight. Headed back to the Super Bowl, baby. Yeah, old school. Congratulations, man. I've actually got the odds. I'm going to take a look at those later because I love the Super Bowl because there's so many things you can bet on. Big fan. So anyways, yeah, then we get to the house after playing and it's like, okay, we got to do this work thing. One of Lizzie's whatever. So we go out to the Ginger Man in Las Colinas, hang out there for a while, have a bunch of beers. I think I posted all the beers that I had that night, and I went all over the map. I had beers from Brazil, I think Germany. I don't know. I can't even say it. From California. I hit California too. So I had like stouts, pilsners, black lagers, which is Schwarz beer. Blast. Had an absolute blast. Just kind of sitting there cutting it up. Now it wasn't a blast like, I'm there for like a work thing. So I'm like sitting there. It's a bunch of people I don't know at a table talking really loud, but I know what they're talking about, obviously, because I used to do what they're doing or what they do. But I did sit next to a couple that I've met previously, likes beer, chill, hang out, talk golf, talk this, talk that, so I had a nice time, and we pretty much shut it down with them. We stayed a little bit later, hung out for, a couple more hours, had some beers, and we're like, all right, you know what? Gotta go. It's like getting a little. It wasn't even that late. So then Saturday comes around, kind of like knocking around the house, not really doing anything. I was like, I just want to chill. I want to relax. I'm tired. Just this weekend was exhausting. So chill. Don't really do anything. Kind of hang around the house watch Kentucky play. Watch them lose. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that was yesterday. I feel like I left or I went somewhere right as they're about to lose. Maybe we had to go to the store or something like that or pick up some food. I don't even know. But hung up for a while. Then my kid's like, "Hey, what are y'all doing?" I was like, "I don't know. I don't know what we're up to. I don't like to tell them what I'm gonna do because then like they're always invited, but then they'll be like, "Hey, I thought we were gonna go here. I thought we were gonna do this." So now I don't ever tell anybody what I'm doing. I don't ever tell anybody. Ed in the house, thank you so much for that like over there on Facebook. Cheers. I don't ever tell anybody because it's like, yeah, I thought you, man, I tell you what, you want to piss me off quick? It's, hey, I thought you said, yeah, but hey, all right, hey, celebrate, man, celebrate, enjoy it. Super Bowl in 2 weeks, congratulations, old school. Super Bowl, only 2 states can care about. Yeah, yeah, kind of. Like I'm gonna watch, but I don't care. Yeah, I'm with you, Ed. I'm gonna talk NFL after this because we will recap the games a little bit. But I feel you. Yeah, I think. Well, before I finish my story, hello, Rapid Day. Well, hello, Ed. Um, I think with this over coverage, over um, ad campaign, over everything, like podcasts, everything, it just, man, everybody's whipped with the Kansas City Chiefs and the Kelsey brothers, Philly as well. Because the other, obviously the other one retired, but dude, and these crazy calls and everything like that from the past, everybody's just tired and tired of it. And then most people don't like Philly anyways, except for Philly. Yeah, taking that L, baby. But yeah, congratulations. We'll talk later tonight. the So yeah, I'm like, okay, we're sitting there chilling, and it was like, well, what are we doing tonight? It's getting kind of. It's like, you know what? It's like 7 or so. Let's go ahead and go. Let's go hit a brewery. So we roll out to. Listen, this is how, like, I don't know why my wires got crossed last night, but I was like, you know what? I want to go out to Bedford. Let's go to Bedford. I want to go to Turning Point because I just had their beer Friday night for the Friday night happy hour, right? Y'all remember? Y'all were there, most of you. And I was like, sweet, can't wait. That's where we're going. I tell the kid where we're going, tell the wife, all right, cool. And because there's also an arcade that I've never been to that's right down the street. I'm like, cool, that's where we're heading. So as we're getting in the car, we're driving. I told them False Idol instead of Turning Point. I'm like, we're going to False Idol, baby. I'm like, yeah, let's go. And so, yeah, I totally screwed up. Like, I'm sitting there talking about the beer in the brewery. So my wife we're getting close. She's like, I don't know what the hell he's talking. I was like, I thought he said we were going, whatever. So, yeah, I showed up to False Idol instead of Turning Point. One's in Bedford, one's in North Richland Hills. And I was sitting there. I didn't even realize it. I still thought I was in the right. For some reason in my head, we were going to False Idol for some reason. In my head, that's where we were heading. And I was like, yep, cool, man. Walk in, got a solo band act, I guess. Somebody with a guitar singing. Really good. I thought it was remarkable. And with a giant effing speaker, so I didn't want to sit anywhere near that. And luckily, at the very end of the bar, the furthest way you could be away from this person, the band, the one-man band, was 3 seats. I was like, perfect. Bam. I was like, get those seats, sit down. They had a new beer release on Friday. I was like, oh, jackpot, whatever. So I'm going to check it in on Untappd. And there I am, like, okay, what's up, Wine Mile? How we doing? Cheers. I go to check it in and I'm typing. I go, I don't understand. I'm trying to check in my old beer from Friday. I go, I don't know why it's not working. I go, I just had this damn beer. I know it's there. I know it exists, and then I go, oh no, we're at the wrong, we didn't go where we were supposed to go. I told y'all the wrong freaking place. I was like, we were supposed to go to Turning Point and we're at False Idol. So, dude, what a whip. Whiskey, what is on? What's up, sweat sack or nut sack? Well, congrats to the Chiefs again, the chefs again. Yeah, I feel you. Old School's in here earlier taking a victory lap. He's he's running wild, buddy. I know they're celebrating out there. I mean, hey, back to back chance. They're going back to the Super Bowl, but yeah, holy moly, that's just impressive on its own. So, anyways, I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, jackpot. Made a mistake. because the reason I was going there, obviously, because the time rift was there in Bedford. So I was like, just right down the street. It's gonna be awesome. Don't have to drive too much. And I was like, yeah, I don't have to go to North Richland Hills, which is another like, 10, 15 minutes away, depending on traffic. And so I was like, biscuits. It's like, damn it. But I was like, well, it's 10 miles, whatever, back the other direction. It's on the way back to the house. It's no big deal. So we had a couple beers. I got they just released a Kolsch, really good. I'm gonna do an individual review of that sometime this week because I'm gonna talk about that and also how the brewery visit went. But good time, fun time. Had I think 2 beers there. Lizzie had a hazy IPA. I introduced, my kid, he doesn't do craft beer, or generally he doesn't, I guess. He just turned 21. But gave him American lager. He loved it. Well, he liked it. And then he tried a Mexican lager and he's like, I don't know. I don't like this one as much. But luckily we're like, all right, well, 2 beers were out because the arcade closes at like midnight. So it's not like a late place. Yeah, what do we got? Congrats, old school. Yeah, GG. Poor vanilla gorilla. Dude, he looked like crap every time it mattered tonight. Like, oh my God. But yeah, fun time. So we show up to Time Rift. It's just done like a strip mall, gas station parking lot type thing. I don't remember much about like pulling up there, but not bad. Not bad. Get out and look around and you're like, okay, cool. Go inside. The bar is right there, right when you walk in. It's to the right. Your day passes there. The cool thing about this place is your day passes are $12. Used to be $10, I think, at Electric Starship, but then, hey man, stuff costs money, right? So it's like $12 again. I'm going to actually give you some information about this place real quick. Time Rift Arcade. They got 5, dude, they're 5 stars out of like 100 reviews. People love it there. Location, Harwood Central Village. Oh crap, I didn't realize how close I was. Hold on. How close is that to my old apartment? Well, that's Central, and that's Harwood. Holy crap, I had no idea that thing essentially is down like a couple blocks away from where I used to live. That's funny. Anyways, TimeRiftArcade.com. Check them out there. 2113 Hardwood Road in Bedford, Texas. So, like I said, Hardwood Central Village is the location it's at. Really cool. Like I said, $12. The cool thing is you can get there at any point of the day, really. Check in and it's $12, right? The games are all included in that $12. They have pinball, air hockey. They had Golden Tee there, so we were playing Golden Tee for a little bit. Not like the old one, but like it's probably 5 or 10 years old. Nothing so it was modern. Good old HEB area. Yep. And but yeah, I thought it was fun. I played some was it Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter 2. They had a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game. Mario Kart. They had Mario Kart. Trying to think of it. And obviously all your old school 80s games and whatnot. So nostalgia everywhere you turn. Place was super clean, super cool. Not too dark, not too bright. DJ was lighting it up, man. I'm telling you, that guy was just had people dancing. Like people just started dancing out there. Like I guess they had a little bit of area for it, but I was like, we're in an arcade. I guess it's a bar. I don't know, but a lot of people like our age. So it was cool. It really was. It was really neat. Beers, I think, were like $3.75, if I'm not mistaken. I could be off on that. They had like dogs and they had other food and whatnot, nachos, kind of like stadium food selection. But yeah, friendly staff. They had a full size stormtrooper, I don't know, dummy or whatever you want to call it, and then a full size R2D2 there too, which was really cool. All right, hold on. I got something from Ed France. All right, what am I drinking tonight? Whiskey. I'm drinking Bitburger Premium Pills, baby. RD, if you get a moment, check out my personal FB page. Check out my weekend experience on Saturday night. If you're a baseball fan, celebrity fan, please check it out. I will check it out. They had hot dogs. They had dogs. Hot dogs. Whiskey. Jesus. Always something with you. Well, yeah, good time. Like I said, really cool. I love arcades, especially when they're attached to like a microbrew place. Yeah, well, this one's, I had to get in the car and drive. It was close. It's close to Brewery, so you get in the car and have to drive a little bit. But that was one of the cool things about Electric Starship and this place too. They have craft beer there, so if you're not into drinking like local domestics or domestic beers, mass produced, like Miller Lite, Bud Light, all that kind of stuff, then you can get craft beers. You can get local craft beers there too. They had Pretty sure they had Deep Ellum Brewing. Um, I did see a couple other ones. I just, I took like a mental note. I go, yeah, they got craft beer here, but I know the other place does as well. Tons of fun. We had a blast, and you know, by the time we were sitting there, we did shut it down. Lights came on and everything like that, and we're just sitting there talking about traveling and this and that. Is me, my wife, and my son, and just laughing it up, chuckling it up, and just talking about life. And it really was fun. Yeah, what else is new, dude? I hate my 3D printer, but yeah, there's a great one around Richmond, Virginia area. It was awesome. Nice. I know where that is. Yeah, I used to live in Chesapeake. But yeah. A lot of fun. And then so tonight, I slept in today. Didn't want to get up too early, and I was tired. I've just been exhausted, just beat, and I guess I don't know if it's like my diet, what I'm eating right now. I'm just eating like crap. I usually have a ton of energy bouncing off the walls and whatnot. I skipped the gym a couple days this week, ate like crap, and I think it's catching up to me at this point. So, but yeah, it is what it is. I got to rest all day. I didn't do it. I did go get breakfast for everybody. Um, older kids went to church this morning, so we had the grandkids here, and so we're like, "Hey, what do y'all want?" So I just went to Sonic and picked up some breakfast, and then just proceeded to hang around, wait for the football games to start. One got going at 2:30, if I'm not mistaken. The other one kicked off at 5:30. So yeah, loved it. Loved every second of it, to be honest with you. And that's when my wife is on board with that as well. We did clean up some prints and we worked on some other things, and I'm putting together a Spider-Man helmet right now. So I did stuff. Wait till you're in your 50s. Oh man, I tell you what, the diet and exercise and dropping some pounds, I was bouncing off the walls. Like I was just tons of energy, tons of energy. So I just need to get that back. I think it'll work. But yeah, I don't know. I got like 5 more years for that, and then I'll be in there. So game one of today. Let's go ahead and talk football real quick since we're here. The Philadelphia Eagles just beat the crap out of the Washington Commanders, 55-23. It was just a stomping. And every time you thought the Commanders that were going to make a run, they got within a score or whatever. They fumble, a interception. I mean, it was turnover city. Like it was awful. You take a look at Philly scored. Saquon, I think, had 3 touchdowns on the ground. Jalen Hurd, I think, had 3 touchdowns on the ground, and he threw one too. I mean, they were just on fire. Philly scored 14 in the first. Commanders kicked a field goal. In the second quarter, Commanders put up 12 points, Philly 13. Third quarter, Commanders 8, Philly 7. In the fourth quarter, it got so damn ugly. Commanders did not score, and Philly rung up 21 points. Like I said, final score 55-23. Commanders, Jaden Daniels, he did okay. He went 29 for 48. I mean, it's not okay, but he went 29 for 48, 255 yards, a touchdown, and an interception. Rushing, he also carried the ball 6 times for 48 yards and had a touchdown there. Brian Robinson, almost non-existent, 11 for 36. Austin Eckler, 8 for 15. Zach Ertz led the team in receiving. I mean, he's looking pretty good where he's in the conversation for fantasy football. You know what I mean? Like being drafted in a higher position next year. Him and Jaden Daniels, they click. He actually made a couple comments about it afterwards. He goes, I wish I was in my prime. I wish I was 20, 23 years old and we were coming up together and ready to roll. He goes, it'd be so much fun. So, yeah, he had 11 catches for 104 yards. Scary Terry, 3 for 51 and had a tutty. I find once you get into the gym and get moving, you feel so much better afterwards. Challenge is always the get after it mentality. Yeah, I agree. Ed, I really do. Because that's days I force myself to go to the gym. Even if I don't lift weights, I'll just get on like the step, whatever the hell that thing is, the hill climber, do that for a while and then hit the sauna. Hitting the sauna makes me feel so much better. But everybody else really, I mean, everybody had 3 or 4 catches. No one really stood out. Eckler added 5 catches for 17 yards. So, he still did his thing. He got lit up. This game was a little chippy to start with, and it's kind of annoying. It was, if you were watching the game, you were wondering why flags were thrown here but not here, and I don't know. I don't have a dog. I don't have a dog in this fight, but you're sitting there noticing things, and I think it was AJ Green and what's that goofball name on the Commanders? It's not Wagner. Lattimore and AJ Brown get tangled up. AJ Brown rips off Lattimore's helmet. and then they're still kind of jawing, but he's moving forward on him with his arms around him, and AJ Brown's just walking backwards with his hands out, and they throw the flag on Lattimore. I don't know, man, and it's just other things. I mean, all right, so let me tell you this: the refs did say the quiet thing out loud on the broadcast, and everything like that. They're like, so Washington's trying to stop Philly from the tush push on like the 1 yard line, and they jump off sides. Well, actually, it's Luvu that jumps over the whole line once, and the second time they're just sitting there in the ready position, and they're not hiking the damn balls. Like, everybody knows what you're about to do, dude. Just do it. And so then Luvu's trying to time it again. He jumps over again, and then another penalty. They're like, hey, listen, you do that again, it can be a personal foul. Okay, we can give and you can get ejected. And so, all right. So then they get up there again. They take forever to snap the damn ball. One of the dudes jumps off sides. They're like, listen, they've already been warned once. They got the mic on. They're addressing the crowd or the whoever, and they're like, listen, we can award a touchdown, award a score if we want. So if this continues, we will. I'm like, and so they bring in the expert. He's on the thing. He goes, yeah, I mean, I guess, referees can just do whatever they want. I'm like, you could award points. I'm like, Jesus Christ. And of course the memes fired off immediately. I think it was Hannibal Buress when he's looking at his hands, and they're like, whatever. And he's tripping balls or something. I don't even know what that's from. And they said, that was Pat Mahomes when he realizes that the referees can just give him points. Oh, dude. I went to the same coach. I went to the same college as Coach Quinn, and around the same time knew him, but we didn't hang out a lot. It was small at the time, so people knew who people were. SSU was a great college / university. Nice. That seemed like a BS comment by the refs. I thought it was absolutely insane, and something needs to be investigated, because if that's true, what the hell? I mean, we already know. Essentially, they're throwing flags and stuff like that and penalties. We know certain things, but to blatantly say we can award points if we want to is bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. All right, so there's the Eagles, or that's the Commanders. Flip over to the Eagles. Jalen Hurts, 20 for 28, 246 yards, had a touchdown passing. Rushing, Saquon, 118 yards on 15 carries, 3 touchdowns. Will Shipley even had a touchdown. He went 4 for 77. He ripped off a crazy run. Jalen Hurts scored 3 tutties, totaling 16 yards. It was bonkers, absolutely bonkers. Kenny Pickett came in. I think he had 2 carries and lost 3 yards. Was that at the end when he was just kneeling down? They consider those carries, I guess. AJ Brown, a decent day, 6 for 96 and a touchdown. Dallas Goedert, 7 for 85. Devontae Smith, 4 for 45. Another questionable call there, where it looked like his toe was out of bounds on a critical catch. I don't know. Look good. I don't know what I mean, maybe that puts a deterrent on the tush push. I mean, it's just against the defense. It's not against the, they got what they wanted. They were going to get it anyways, right? You know who's not good at the tush push or quarterback sneaks? Josh Allen. God, he sucks at it. Like that game, he looks so ridiculous every time they went for 2 or 4. I mean, oh my God. Anyways, the Chefs win 32-29, and it was a pretty fun game to watch. I'll be honest. I thought it was pretty good. Buffalo I think they got the ball first, kick a field goal. Chiefs score a touchdown. I don't know what the hell happened first. I don't know. Anyways, first quarter, 7-3. Chiefs get a touchdown. Bills field goal. Next, the second quarter. Bills put up 13 points. Chiefs put up 14. In the third, they blanked the Chiefs, right? Bills score 6. Nothing for the Chefs. Fourth quarter, 7 for the Bills, 11 for the Chiefs. There was missed. I think they went for 2 like a couple times, and they were on the goal line on 1. They took points off the board. They took a PAT off the board, and we're like, you know what? They got a penalty. Dude was offside, so like, all right, screw it. We're gonna go for it. And yeah, like it looks, dude, like it looks like he's never ran a quarterback sneak before in his life. It looked rough. He was rough to watch it sometimes, but he did all right. He 23 for 34, 237 yards, 2 touchdowns. James Cook had 2 on the ground. He went 13. He had 13 carries for 85. Josh Allen tacked on another 39 yards on rushing. Excuse me. Big play. I'll tell you this. Matt Collins only caught 3 balls, but he caught him for 73 yards, had a touchdown. He had some hell of a good play. Hell of good plays. He dressed up as Animal from the Muppets. He showed up at the stadium like that. Unbelievable. James Cook tacked on 3 more receiving receptions for 49 yards. Khalil Shakir 6 for 46. Mari Cooper 4 for 33. Dalton Kincaid, he went 2 for 13. And I'm telling you right now, the game's on the line. They get all the way down to 4th down. They corner blitz. Allen's just backtracking his ass off and just heaves it up. You're like, oh, dude, what's going to happen? Who's going to catch this ball? Because you figure somebody, well, the ball's in there forever. And so it's somehow Dalton Kincaid's out there and he's trying to track it down. I don't know if he's tracking back or to the side or something. Anyways, he reaches his arms out and hits him right there, right on the damn arm. I was like, just bounces away. It's like, dude, what the F? And of course, you're just immediately thinking of Mark Andrews dropping the 2-point conversion. People act like that catch that Andrews, I mean, he did drop it, right? They act like that was like the game winner or something. I was like, that would have just tied the game. You know what I mean? I mean, I get it. That's important, but they're like, it cost us the game. I go, how the hell do you figure that? You think you were just going to, I guess, luckily get the ball in overtime and stop somebody? I don't know. Yeah. Oh, I know. But if you keep trying to guess the count unsuccessfully, maybe the offense tries another option because the fans are getting agitated with the situation. Yeah, it's that tush push debacle today where it just keeps jumping on false or they jump off sides. That was just crazy. That was bonkers. I need to knock back this other beer, but I don't think I'm gonna have time because I'm gonna try to keep this to 30 minutes tonight. Gonna get to bed at a decent hour, and then because I'm gonna get up early tomorrow. I might be streaming over on RD over on Twitch tomorrow for my lunch break. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah, but you're living to fight the next battle. You are. I understand. But yeah. Oh my God, uneffing believable. Uneffing believable. I think they had momentum in that game too, right? Because yeah, I just pulled it up. They scored 9 in the third, and then both teams scored 6 in the fourth. So they were kind of running with them. Man, Lamar, I wanted to see him in the Super Bowl. And then I was like, oh, okay, I want to see Josh Allen finally do something. If they beat the Ravens, go. It's your time to go. Nope. And you know what? I'll tell you this. There's questionable calls in every game. There's weird stuff. They short every time they place that ball down. If it was close to the line to gain for Buffalo, they moved that ball back like a foot or two. It was bonkers. Go back and look. Seriously, go back and look at the film. Like I think it's Kincaid on one. He reaches out clearly past that line. He's not down. He's completely vertical to the ground. They come in and move that ball back. Unfreaking believable. So I think that was kind of the challenge. Hold on. I will say this. When Kincaid dropped that ball on the final play, a fourth down for Buffalo, when he dropped that ball, on the screen it popped up as a flag. Someone told Nance that there was a flag. And I was like, I guarantee you, if he caught that ball, there would have been a penalty. I guarantee you, against Buffalo. But they didn't have to pull it out because he didn't catch it. I guarantee you. And I was like, okay, well, the game was officiated about as well as we expected. Nothing too crazy. I didn't see, but like I said, the ball spots were insane, like nothing. But it was a fun, entertaining game to watch. And I was shocked when I looked over at my wife. I was like, Josh Allen's getting the ball back with 3 minutes and 33 seconds left on the clock, down by 3 points. They can totally at least get a touchdown or at least get a field goal and possibly get a touchdown and win this thing. I go, it could happen. It could happen. Yep, it was on the screen, then it was removed. Yeah, I sat there and watched it too. I was looking, I was like, they're going to remove that, or was there a flag? Was there a flag? Did Kincaid get knocked down to the ground? Was he held? That's why he got kind of a late jump on the ball. I don't know what else happened, but yeah, I was like, oh, buddy. But I guarantee you, he caught that ball, that flag comes out of that ref's pocket, just slips right out. Someone held somebody. Maybe it was a false start. I don't know. So, but yeah, you got your Super Bowl. You know, it's a rematch of what, 3 years ago, 2 years ago. Eagles. I was in Vegas. I remember. I think it was Eagles and Chiefs. It was in Vegas, or I was in Vegas. But yeah, yeah. So let me see if Bovada's got the odds up already. They should have something. All right, here we go. Opening lines right now at this moment. Kansas City. It's Kansas City. I didn't mean to say that. I don't think that either. Kansas City. Let me fix myself, sir. Um, it makes me think of South Park. 2-point favorites. The Eagles are getting 2 points to win straight up. -125 for the Chiefs. You're getting +115 on the Eagles. The over under right now is set at 50. Yeah, I'm taking the over. I have to. I think at this point, like the Eagles score a bucket of points every single week, right? They score above 20. I think they dipped. They had 22 against the Packers in the wild card game. I think that's the game that Hurts got hurt, or he was hurt in that game, or something like that. They only put up 20 against the Giants, which was really weird. But everybody else, I mean, 36, 37, 22 against the Panthers. I guess they're just not really good against bad teams. They just somehow keep them in the. They don't run it up on them like some other teams. But there you go. Woof. And then of course, let me tell you, definitely check out the special, the bets. You do the coin toss, the national anthem, over under, all this kind of stuff. Halftime show, special guests showing up. They'll even do like how many times is Taylor Swift on the TV and stuff like that. And to always take the over. Always take the over. And I think there was something someone posted this season about Taylor Swift being at the game. They are 6-0 and like 5-1 at covering the spread. So there you go. That's what it is. So yeah, there's your Super Bowl 2 weeks from now, February 9th, if I'm not mistaken. That is also, I saw Saquon's birthday. So take that for whatever you want to take it as. See what's going on Instagram. Nothing. I think because of how he fell, it might have looked like interference, but there was nothing to the play. Kincaid came back to catch it and lost his footing. Okay, cool. There you go. I didn't really stay in there and watch the replay because I was like, all right, I'm going to go live and just get it over with and knock it out. So, but yeah, crazy stuff. Absolutely bonkers. Hey, I told you that the Chiefs were going to get back to the Super Bowl. I picked the Commanders and the Bills in the Pick'em League because I was like, I just want something else. I also got suckered into taking Washington plus the points. Let me tell you something, buddy. That was the worst play of the day. That was terrible. I cannot believe they dropped 55 on Washington. The NFC is crazy. And I think it really does go to show that, it's the Eagles conference at this point. I mean, who's really challenging them on both sides of the ball? Yeah, they look strong. They looked really strong out there. Yeah. Whew. AFC, it's going to be Mahomes, Jackson, or if Burrow actually gets like a defense and they win a couple games, that gimme games at the beginning of the season, then maybe they can get in there. Yeah. Allen, Burrow, Mahomes, Jackson, studs. She don't bother me. The drama about her is just silly. Who cares? Let them be in love. But between the two brothers, Jason is the better dude. Okay. Gotcha. I think everybody was just annoyed at seeing her like every 5 seconds. I'm like, we're trying to watch football game, but you're focusing on like this rando. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, I guess because they want to. I know why the NFL is doing it. They get like, hey, she's at the game. Keep the camera on her, so hopefully a bunch of her followers or whatever, shows up or start watching football. Oh, I can see Taylor Swift at the football game today, the Kansas City game. So, anyway, all right, that'll do it. I'm done. I'm tired. It has been a long freaking week. Like I said, I'm going to drop a video tomorrow. It's the Bureau multi-pack, the variety pack review. It's in Alan and I did it Wednesday, so drops tomorrow. Check that out. It'll be on all our platforms or whatever. But, well, I think just YouTube, Facebook. That's where I'm keeping them for now. So YouTube and Facebook. And obviously, if you want to support the show, get more content, things like that, patreon.com/strikeout beer. And then we'll do the live stream on Wednesday. I don't think I'm going to go live for what? No one likes hot woman showing up occasionally. They lie to themselves. I mean, I think that's a stretch if you think she's a hot woman. Quite the stretch. They could probably go in the stands and find someone that's 2 points above her. I don't know. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. Yeah, let me finish this so I can get out of here. Yeah, again, Bitburger, Premium Pills. Pilsner is someone asked me the other day, like, what's your favorite style of beer? It's Pilsner. So, yeah, everyone's different. Everybody likes what they like. You know, had a buddy that was like infatuated with Carrie Underwood or whatever. And I was like, I just don't get it. Like, I didn't get that. Didn't get it at all. I was like, okay, cool. You know. So, yeah, probably next live stream you see, it'll be Wednesday. I'm still having fun doing the Friday happy hours. So that'll continue along with obviously the Sunday night stream. So a lot of fun. And I'll be, like I said, flipping over to hope to get in at least a couple streams over on Rapid Dave. Might keep it gaming, but do a little bit of some 3D printing and talking like that. Didn't say hottest, just said hot. I feel like we're in the office. Good looking or pretty or attractive or hot. Okay. And I still had it wrong. Who was that chick they were talking about? It's that chick from, man, what was her name? I can't even think of her freaking name. I can see her face. I don't even know her name. But yeah, she was not hot either. All right, that's it. I'm out of here. Ed, thank you so much for being here. I'm going to go check out your page. I want to see what you got there for me for a baseball and celebrity / this and that. Hillary Swank. That's the name of Hillary Swank. Not hot. All right. Marte, I'm out of here. Adios. Have yourself a nice little week. Enjoy yourself. Get something done. I don't know. All right.